Hello people, it's a Secret Anime Fan here. Today's video is a review, discussion, recap, however you want to name it. Hey, let's go over all three of One Piece chapter 935. I'm going to be discussing the event, so expect spoilers. Okay, let's start with Luffy beating up Daifugu, the Scorpion Smile Devil Fruit user. Luffy really does have a habit of beating up deputy jailers, doesn't he? But when Luffy hit Daifugu, that was so satisfying. Not as much as when he punched you-know-who at the auction house in Sabaody, but still satisfying to see nevertheless. And what's going on with that elephant smile user? I think his name was Babanuki. That was hilarious. Should that even be possible? I'm talking about the sneeze attack. I'm guessing maybe smile fruit users are slightly different. Well, we know they are slightly different, of course. But what do you reckon, people? Would a normal devil fruit user with an elephant be able to do that? For example, one of the disasters, Jack, would he be able to do that in that kind of sense? I'm kind of trying to remember the Zoe arc. Can't quite remember, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Plus, it seemed to cause an explosion, which was, I was like, what the hell was up with that? Also, big up the crab devil fruit user who could only walk sideways. I see ya. It seems Luffy's luck of encountering head jailers hasn't changed. He has bad luck against Magellan and now he has bad luck against this guy. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Now I'm going to talk about Queen. I instantly love the character Queen, and I'm not talking about the Queen of England. Dude was throwing out every excuse in the book as to why he doesn't want to lose weight. I'm definitely going to use the excuse that Queen does in the manga when he says if I was to slim down I'd be too popular. The next time someone mentions I've gained a little bit of weight, absolute belter of an excuse. At one point though, he looked like he was about to bust out the latest dance move craze. Soldier Boy, move out of the way. Yeah, I'm that old. I still remember the Soldier Boy dance. Don't get it wrong though, I'm not that old. I can see it now. Announcement, new Fortnite dance incoming. The Funky Queen, the Plague Shuffle takes the world by storm. Anyway, it's announced Queen's bounty is 1,320,000 billion berry or belly, however you want to pronounce it, and he is one of the all-stars and the third disaster in Kaido's crew. So now we have, if I remember correctly, Jack, King, and now Queen, and I've only just noticed the card reference. For a minute I thought Jack was the odd one out, and now I feel stupid. Queen seems very respected and loved, but also feared. Reminds me of the famous Machiavelli quote, it's better to be feared. Is it better to be feared or loved? It's always better to be feared, and it seems Queen has both locked down. Any British people out there think Queen kind of reminds you of a football hooligan? He says things like, did I keep your weight in? And then I probably can't say the other word, but yeah, I don't know, it reminds me of a hooligan. He seems to like singing in like a pissed up kind of football fan kind of way. I'm expecting him to say something along the lines, if you want some, I'll give it to you, like the that famous quote meme, not a quote, the meme, whatever it's called, from that guy on YouTube. Anyway, back on topic, we learn Kid has managed to escape. Well, we learned that last chapter, but it still seems he still has his cuffs on, like we learned last chapter. And we see Raizu has stolen the key for the sea stone handcuffs. And Queen's reaction when he finds out is hilarious, and we find out Luffy is on the run, but we find out later he has been caught, so I don't know what happened there. We also find out that Zoro's sword has been stolen, and it must be the graded sword. I think it's called, what was it called? Shusui or something like that. Probably butchered that. The one he got from Ryuma, the zombie guy in Thriller Bark. Because that makes the most sense, right? It's got to be. Because if I remember correctly, that sword was legendary. Well, Ryuma was legendary, and his sword was also legendary, I think. And I can't wait to see how that pans out. What are the odds of Zoro getting lost during this encounter, or whatever he plans to do, trying to find his sword? We also learned that Sandy has gone off somewhere. Now, do you really think he's going to the bathhouse, or has he gone somewhere else? I suspect he's gone somewhere else, but more on that in a minute. Okay, let's talk about the bath scene. The fan service was all good and dandy, but I think the funniest part was Shinobu's behaviour in general. We find out some backstory to the Yakuza, some backstory to Shinobu, and some backstory of Hyoguru, which I found really interesting. Turns out Shinobu was once a subordinate of Oniwaban, but left after what Shinobi calls a betrayal. But yeah, it seems Hyoguru was quite the big shot, a legend back in the day, and was the top Yakuza. And now look at him, he's tiny, he's smaller than me, he's all washed up like Queen pretty much says, but salute to Hyoguru, he seems to be a stand-up guy. Trying to get Luffy off the hook of his punishment due to him causing havoc and beating up the jailers, all because of Hyoguru was getting treated badly. And now let's talk about the ending, the big part of the manga chapter probably, the reveal of who is finally in the cell. It's revealed is Karamatsu, the man Kinemon deemed as one of Odin's, or was it Orochi, pretty sure it's Odin's most powerful followers. If I remember, Kinemon said he's worth 100 men, so it's about a tenth of Luffy's power. I'm joking, of course. Don't butcher me in the comment section. I'm just joking, because if he's meant to be 100 fodder characters in strength, then he's not that strong. But of course, he is going to be powerful. Let me know in the comment section, how powerful do you think he might be? Do you reckon he's the most powerful of the three followers, i.e. Ashura, Denjiro and Karamatsu? Also, what do you reckon he will look like? Do you reckon he's a serious look or a complete goofy look? On a side note, when I was talking about where do you think Sanji has gone, I'm hoping he's going to go save Luffy by sneaking in with his new invisible suit. Hopefully Karamatsu gets released and Sanji appears. And then all things kick off and Luffy gets free of his Sea Stone cast, and hopefully we see a Queen and Luffy battle. Now, what does Queen have on his mind when he said he's going to rile up the crowd? I can't wait. Let me know what you think he has planned. Will we see another scene where Luffy is about to die but he's seen smiling? That would be pretty cool. Also, since this is my first review video, I might as well talk about the Big Mom situation. What do you think she's going to do in Wano? Man, I can't wait to find out. Maybe she'll act as the needed distraction for Luffy and his crew to defeat Orochi and Kaido. And boy, when she gets her memory back, I can't wait to see what havoc she causes. Let me know down below what you think of Big Mom's part in Wano will be. Also, probably unlikely, but do you think we might see a Blackbeard or a Shanks appearance? Just imagine if one of them did come, it would be so epic. Probably too early for Shanks to show up, and Blackbeard seems to be busy doing other things, but Blackbeard does know when to show up at the right time. Now, I'd also like to know if you think Wano so far has been too lighthearted. If so, would you like to see it get more serious? Anyway, that's it for this video. I plan to do more reviews, discussions, and I'm going to do theories and all sorts of things. I also do character stories on my channel, so go check that out if you like. Please like and subscribe, and see ya.